when your head is down and they think they've got you, that's when you become tricky and alter your tactic.
Max Parthas.
Rise up when death and hell dwell among all God's children. When those we chose and trusted have become completely corrupted and inherently evil. And when the feast that feeds you starves our Father's children. When snuff, porn, and pedo forms begin to get top billing, rise up when famine claims millions. When justice gives blind eyes to billions. If the Lord's anger is no longer feared, if his protection is gone and your enemies are near, if you've seen the seas spill over and the mountains shake, break, and fall, and if the moon ever turns blood red and you can't see the sun at all, rise up when innocent citizens perish for all our sins' sake. If the future seems bleak and your soul's at stake, rise up when it appears that any hope left may already be lost. And if the price is your son or your daughter's life and you refuse to pay the cost, if you ever had to ask God why, then the thunder rolls. If just once had to wonder, have we sold our souls? Rise up for the life of an unborn child. When the homeless are reviled and the masses are beguiled. Rise up when our doctrines dictate that we all deal in debt. When we stop giving more and we start caring less. If the best you can do has already been done. If the battle isn't won and the fighting's just begun. If you don't see none and know we really need one, Gia, rise up.
200 or so years ago, you said it was God's will that I be a slave for life. I had to serve you day and night because I was black and you were white. I wasn't even human, an animal just like the cattle. That's what white folks was assuming. 40 or so years ago, I couldn't vote. I was told to go back to Africa. Well, damn, where's the boat? You the ones who brought us here in the first place. Why'd you go to all the trouble if you didn't like our race? How about this? You give me your money and I'll book the next flight. Well, it's the least you could do after messing up my life and treating me like a second-class citizen just because I ain't white. I'm worried about the effects, y'all, what all the murders, lies, and sex are doing to me. See, these days, we're still being trampled on by the enemy, but still I rise. See, the problem is the TV programs are starting to program me. The media has paralyzed and desensitized my sense of sensitivity to the point where the news ain't really new to me, because every other minute you hear about another killing. So much blood spilling, I feel like I'm river rafting or kayaking, and instead of really living, I'm just swimming in TV programs, swarming me like locusts. My eyes are open wide, but my third eye's out of focus, because when you add it all up, ADD is built upon conditioning. I owe my case of ADD to rapid channel surfing, and while I sit in front of the idiot box, my energy's being wasted. I start to look and feel as though I've been heavily sedated, eyes glazed, in a vegetable-like state, looking like a straight basket case. We have become lazy, myself included. The TV's pimping me and my energy's being prostituted because I don't find a useful way to use it. We don't even realize that we're helping the enemy. They wouldn't be able to pull the wool over our eyes so easily if we spent less time watching TV and more time reading our history. If we did, we'd see that history tends to play out like a skipping CD or a rerun on TV or one of those cookie-cutter videos they used to show on MTV. See, what's really scary is us sitting in our homes. Pop culture is king, and we are all clones, temporarily secure behind our locked doors, watching reality TV until our own lives aren't so real anymore. So we gotta rise, y'all. Get back to our real existence and our lives, y'all. It's time to rise up, y'all. Rise up.
And when your head is down and think they got you, that's when you become tricky and alter your tactics.
If you don't see none and know we really need one, rise up.
So what y'all just heard was just done off the cuff. It was not rehearsed.